Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the next installment of our WordPress tutorials for beginner series. Today, we are diving into the exciting world of setting up our development environment and getting cozy with the WordPress dashboard. Plus, we'll sprinkle in some knowledge about web hosting. So, buckle up. But hey, before we dive in, just a friendly reminder. If you haven't caught our first video yet, Introduction to WordPress, I highly recommend giving it a watch. You can find the link in the description box below. Trust me, it's worth. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Before we dive into website creation, there's an important step we need to cover. Selecting a niche. That is, we need to identify our target audience and provide content related to that target audience. So grab a cup of coffee, get cozy, and let's talk about how to find the perfect niche for your website. First thing first, why is selecting a niche so important? Well, your niche is like the foundation of your website. It sets the tone, defines your audience, and determines your content strategy. It's where your passion meets your audience needs, creating a recipe for success. So, how do you choose the right niche? Well, you need to start by following your passion. What are you genuinely interested in? What topic gets you excited and eager to learn more? Remember, building a website is a long-term commitment. So it's essential to choose a niche that you're passionate about and can see yourself working on for years to come. But passion alone isn't enough. You also need to consider your audience. Who are they and what are their needs, interests, and pain points? Your niche should align with both your passion and your audience needs to ensure long-term success. And remember, your niche isn't set in stone. It's okay to evolve as pivot and your interest and audience change over time. The key is to stay true to yourself and your audience while remaining adaptable to new opportunities and trends. As you can see, there are many niches you can choose from, including e-commerce, portfolio, blogging, healthcare, education, and many more. So whether you're passionate about cooking, fitness, travel, or technology, follow your passion and let it guide you as you embark on this exciting journey of website creation. So now that you have selected your niche, it's time to roll up your sleeves and start building your dream website. As you already know, our mission is to craft stunning website using WordPress CMS. So now let's take a quick trip to the WordPress playground. Okay, so first load your favorite web browser and type in www.wordpress.org and hit that enter button. And here we are, the WordPress Wonderland. Take a moment to soak the simplicity and the power of this platform. Remember, WordPress is all about making website creation a breeze, even for non-coders. Now, let's click on the anti-sim blue button, Get WordPress. Boom. Here's where the magic happens. You have got two options. Download and install yourself or set up with a hosting provider. Today, we are taking the stress-free route and opting for setup with a hosting provider. Why? Because it's like having your own personal tech team to do all the heavy lifting for you. Less stress, more success. Am I right? Take a peek at the list of hosting providers. Plenty of options to choose from. But hold up, what's this talking about hosting? Don't worry, let's dive in and unravel this essential piece of puzzle together. Ready to unlock the mysteries of web hosting? Okay, web hosting is the powerhouse behind your website's online presence. But don't worry, we'll break it down into simple terms so you can grasp the concept with ease. So, what exactly is web hosting? Well, think of web hosting like the renting space on the internet. Just like you need a physical location to your house, your belongings, your website needs a virtual space to store its files and make them accessible to visitors. When you sign up for web hosting, you're essentially leasing server space from a hosting provider. This provider stores your website's files such as images, videos, and text documents on powerful computers called servers. These servers are connected to the internet 24/7, ensuring that your website is always accessible to users around the world. Now, here's where the magic happens. When someone enters your website's URL into their browser and hits enter, a message is sent to the website where your files are stored. Then the server retrieves these files and sends them back to the user's browser where they are rendered into familiar web pages you see and interact with. But web hosting isn't just about storage. It also includes essential services like security, technical support, domain registration, email hosting, backup services, and website management tools. Your hosting provider handles all the technical aspects of server maintenance, ensuring that your website runs smoothly and securely. In summary, web hosting is the foundation for your online presence. It provides the infrastructure necessary to store, manage, and deliver your website's content to visitors across the globe. Now that we have explained the concept of web hosting, you're one step closer to mastering the details of website creation. Now we know web hosting. While many hosting services come with a price tag, some offer free plans with certain limitations. But in this tutorial series, we are teaming up with WordPress.com for hosting. They offer a free plan to kickstart your website journey. Hold up, WordPress.com? Yes, it's different from WordPress.org or simply WordPress. WordPress.com is a hosting provider specifically designed for building WordPress websites. We have covered the distinctions between the two in our additional reading material in our first video. So check them out if you are still puzzled. Moving right along, you will be whisked away to the official WordPress.com website. Take a moment to explore. Here you will find their plans and features. We are opting for the free plan, but you are welcome to explore premium plans or consider other hosting services also. As beginners, starting with the WordPress.com's free plan is a lifesaver. Once you're comfortable with WordPress, you can always upgrade to a premium plan for additional features. Alright, let's keep the momentum going. Now you'll notice that they are prompting you to create an account. You have the freedom to choose the option that suits you the best. Whether it's creating a new account or simply clicking login if you already have one. Since I already have an account, I'm going to log in now. There we go. Now they are asking us to personalize our site. But don't worry, we have got this. This part is crucial because it's where your website starts to take shape. Think of it as your heart of your site. First up, they are asking for a site icon. If you have one ready to go, awesome. Go ahead and upload it here. But if not, no sweat. You can always change it later. Just remember your site icon or logo is like the face to the world. So aim for something professional and eye-catching. And hey, you can always update it later. Also, as I said, so no pressure. So I'm going to upload our PressiCraft logo here. Okay, I hit apply. All right. Next, let's talk about the site name. This is like the title of your site. And since we are rolling with the free plan, the name you choose here will also be your domain name. So choose wisely. I'm going with PressiCraft. Now, they are asking for a brief description of your site. This is the chance to give your visitors a sneak peek into what your site is all about and who it's for. So make sure to keep it concise but compelling. You want to hook your audience from the get-go. So before continuing, I have mentioned something about domain names, right? Let's quickly touch on domain names. What are they and why are they important? So what exactly is a domain name? Simply put, it's your website's unique address on the internet, like your digital identity. Just like your home has an address, your website needs one too. It's what users type into their browsers to find your site, like magic. But why is it so important? Well, imagine navigating in the vast sea on the internet without any landmarks or signposts. A domain name acts as a beacon guiding users directly to your virtual doorstep. It's the first impression visitors have of your brand, so it needs to be memorable, relevant, and reflect your own identity. Every page, image, or file on your website has its own unique address under your domain name. For example, let's say your domain name is example.com. Your homepage might have the address example.com/home, while your contact page could be example.com/contact. Each of these addresses is a part of a large URL. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator, which is the full web address users see in their browser's address bar. But don't worry, choosing a domain name doesn't have to be daunting. With a little creativity and research, you can find the perfect name that resonates with your audience and sets you apart from the crowd. As with hosting, acquiring your own domain name typically involves a small fee. However, in this tutorial series, since we are going with the free plan, we have to go with the default domain name wordpress.com. So our domain name will be wordpress.com. But you might be wondering, if our domain name is wordpress.com, how do users uniquely identify our site? Because WordPress.com is a domain name owned by WordPress.com, the hosting provider. That's where the magic of subdomains come into play. A subdomain is like a unique address within a large domain. It allows you to create a personalized prefix before the main domain name, helping users to navigate to specific sections of your website. For example, in example.wordpress.com, example is the subdomain, while wordpress.com remains the main domain. Here, the example is the subdomain name, and WordPress.com is a main domain. This way, even without a custom domain, your website still has a distinctive address that users can remember and access easily. So rest assured, even without purchasing a domain name, your website still can stand out with a memorable subdomain under the WordPress.com umbrella. Now we know about domain names. So let's continue. So I'm going to click on the continue button. So now it's time to pick a design or theme for our site. Take a look at this wide array of themes available. You'll notice that some of them are premium themes, which unfortunately we can't use with our free plan. But fear not, because there are plenty of professional and elegant free themes to choose from as well. So why not explore them? From sleek and modern to classic and chic, there's something for everyone. Select a theme that resonates with the vision you have for your website. You can choose from different categories such as blog, portfolio, business, store, and many more. What type of website are you looking to build? Choose a theme from that category. But remember, there are no restrictions here. And hey, if you want to change your mind down the road, you can always switch to different themes. So there's no need to stress. Oh, we have the option to design our own. We are going with that route because why not add our personal touch to our website design? Let's get creative and dive into designing our own unique online space. Okay, now we can select a header and an intro and a footer for our web page. There are other things that we can select too, such as the about, services. Here you can see different options and different themes are available for store. You can just go around these things and select whatever that suits you and your website. So right, here's the header. So let me choose this one, and you can see from the right we get a preview of what the web page looks like. So we can delete it or we can put different themes and see how it appears on the web page. And this shows how it appears on the mobile version and on laptop, on tablets, and as well. Okay, and we'll add an about also. Go. So you can customize these things uh, to your own requirements. And for the footer, let's go with this. All right, perfect. And after that, I'm going to click on select styles. So these are the premium styles available, right? And this is the free style available for our web page. And under fonts, this is the only free font available. These are premium fonts which can be used for a fee. All right, next we click on select pages. So we are creating a home page, about page, and let's create a contact page as well. Okay, and we click save and continue, and we can customize these things and we can change this stuff around. Okay, and you can start adding these, like they are blank places, so you can start adding content. So now we have like created the basic structure of our website. So let me open a new tab and show you how to access the website. So now we are going to visit the hosting service, which is www.wordpress.com. After hit enter, you would be redirected to this home page. Here you can see a button called all sites. When you click it, you will see the websites that you have been created. So here's the PressiCraft website, and currently it's in the step that needs to be launched. And here I can click launch your site, and it's done. PressiCraft.wordpress.com. Let's copy that. And here's the dashboard, and here are the pages we created. So here's a little tip. So don't just sit back and watch. Get hands on and dive into the dashboard. Click around. Experiment. That's how you truly learn and grow as a website creator. So keep that curiosity burning and let's continue this journey together. Until next time, happy exploring.